Hey, what's going on YouTube? Alabama Reloader here. Just coming at you. Wanted to give you an update on some 308 load development. It's been a little bit difficult trying to make some reloading videos where I can actually show some groupings. Simply because it's been raining. It feels like every weekend it has rained non-stop here in North Alabama. Or at least that's the way it feels for the past, I don't know how many weekends in a row. It just feels like it's raining literally nonstop. And so that's been pretty frustrating because I have a ton of stuff loaded up that I need to shoot. And so it's just difficult to get out there and shoot when it's raining nonstop. And then also the local gun range is closed, or one closest to me is closed until duck season is over, so waiting for that to open up. So I have to drive out to my brother's house if I want to do any of this shooting. So I had a little bit of time. This past weekend I was able to run out there and get in just some quick rounds. I just wanted to go through that with you guys. So this is for the Ruger American Predator chambered in 308, the one that I just picked up. So these are the first rounds that I've put through that firearm. I bought it used, so it's already had some rounds down the barrel. I don't know how many exactly, but I bought it used. So let's see. So we'll go with the load data. That way you guys know what in the world is going on here. So it's the Ruger American Predator chambered in 308, and I'm shooting the. See if I can get a good picture of it. Let's see if I can focus this bad boy for y'all. There it is. Yep. So there we go. So that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be about the 165 grain GameKings, the hollow point boat tail. That's a pretty mean looking round. So yeah, so that's what it looks like. Got a pretty interesting hollow point design. So I wanted to try those out. I loaded up. What I did, I started at 42 grains and went up to 43 in 2/10 of a grain increments. So 42, 42.2, 42.4, 42.6, 42.8, and 43. I'm using Hodgdon Varget powder. That's one of my utility powders. Works really well in 308. The primers are the CCI Bench Rest number 2 for the large rifle. Yep, BR number 2s, yep. And it's Hornady brass. So overall length ended up being 2.745 for this round, because the distance to the lands in that rifle for that particular bullet is 2.755. So we're about 10 thousandths off the lands. So we'll just get started. These, let me see here. These in the middle, that's just a group to sight everything in. That's kind of where this one came from, and that one. Those two, there's one off to the left over here that you can't see, but that one right there, that came from, that actually belonged to that group. So I was basically sighting it in. Since I put a new scope on the rifle, I had to sight it in. It's a BSA 3 to 16 power scope. And I threw that on there and just had to get everything dialed in. So when I had it and had my first shot with it, basically I bore sighted everything, got the scope as close as I could get it, and turned out to be pretty doggone close because I didn't make any adjustment up or down. So my first shot was to the left, I moved over, and then there was that one, and then the next 4 were right there. So I was just a little bit low, about 1.5 inches low, almost 2 inches low. So not too bad for a bore sighting job. And then let's see, moving on. So these are 3-shot groups. This is a 3-shot group here. Put a couple right here together, and you have one off to the left. So that's our 42 grain group. Then from there, move up to 42.2. So that's our 42.2. Then we go 42.4. 42 point, from there it was 42.4, 42.6 was this group. All right, 42.8 and 43. So that's our groupings. That's kind of how the order in which they were shot. Nothing really spectacular that jumped out at me that said, hey, you may want to continue to pursue this. I'm in the process of probably switching over to a different hunting bullet anyway. I've only got just a few of these GameKings left, so I just decided to load some up, see how they shot through this Ruger. If I was going to have any good luck with this particular load development, then maybe I would look at it further. But so the best group ended up being the 42.6. It measured .864. But yeah, so I mean it wasn't bad. Definitely wasn't bad. But it's one of those things where I kind of expected more, especially out of Varget. I've had really good luck with that powder and the 165 grain GameKing. That combination of bullet and powder. I had really good luck out of that in the Thompson Center Compass. Those shot really, really good groups. I'm talking quarter inch groups at 100 yards, which is what this target was set at 100 yards. So not exactly spectacular, nothing that blew my hair back where I said, hey, I need to pursue this any further. So I'm simply going to load up the rest. I think I've got 7 more of the GameKing bullets left, so I'm just going to load those up probably with like the 42.6 charge, somewhere in that range, and probably just go send those down range next time I head out. But that's basically it on this 308 video. Not a lot to show here on this one, just simply giving you an update on how they performed. So but I do have another video planned where I'm working on the load development for the Spear, the gold dot, the 308, the 165 grain, 168 grain gold dots. I didn't have enough time. I've got 10 5-shot groups loaded up for that particular bullet. I simply didn't have enough time out at the range to make that happen. So, but there you go. There's some load development with this one. It's the 165 grain GameKing. Not too impressed with that powder bullet combination, through the Ruger American. So that's it. Probably going to look for a new hunting bullet in 308. So if y'all have any suggestions, feel free to let me know what those are. If you've had good success with something else. In 308, I've mostly used Sierra. I haven't really looked at anything else. So, if there's something else out there, Burger, Nosler, Hornady, anything that you've had really good luck with, I'd love to hear it, and maybe what powder combination works good for you. So, but that's it. I just wanted to throw a quick video up. I really appreciate it, guys, and I hope y'all have a great one.